Alright everyone, I am back from my week-long vacation. I haven't uploaded in about like 10 days or so. You know, I didn't really have a choice. It was my niece's first birthday and I kind of had to go. We're back to uploads, don't you worry. If you do ask, the vacation was alright. I mean, we didn't really go there to have fun, mainly, you know, just to see my niece and all that stuff. So, not too interesting, but it was still alright. Now, other than that, we of course are doing the weapons with the least ammo in every COD Zombies game, except for these two. And I've had a few people ask me to do this video, and of course I was going to do it just because, you know, I've been doing these videos, I've been enjoying them, and, you know, my most ammo video did very successful, so why not just do the next video up for that to kind of keep the series going. Now, there was one person that commented saying I shouldn't include the war machine or the ballistic knife, etc. You know, stuff like that. So basically special weapons, they're not really weapons that fall into a specific class. They're kind of just like their own thing. And I'm also going to exclude launchers and explosive weapons because they're basically going to fill the entire video, and I don't really want that. I want to have some variety going on in the video, so it's not just, you know, the same thing across the entire fucking length of the video. But if you are a zombies veteran or have played zombies in any capacity, you probably know that pistols, snipers, and shotguns tend to be the weapons with the lowest ammo naturally. So the video is going to be kind of filled with just those, half snipers, half shotguns, and then we'll get to the one outlier that has a pistol in it later on. But in World at War, we do have the double barrel shotgun, and luckily it is right outside of spawn, so you don't got to worry too much about that. It is just right here. We can buy it right away. I don't think I want to do that. I want to buy the Thompson first to get some points. But we don't have to go on a box hunt to rely on RNG since it is just right here. All right, we can now buy it with 3,000 points, which is really nice. And here it is. Now, keep in mind, this thing does not get any extra ammo when Pack-a-Punch, so its total is 62, but I'm still going to Pack-a-Punch it just because I can and I want to. Don't mind me, I just have to get all these teleporters activated into the spawn. There's our first teleporter. Now the second one is done. And now our third one is activated. Now Pack-a-Punch is available. I just have to get 5,000 points. All right, we got the points now. I don't know how we got on round 10. That was actually like very, very quick. But here is the double barrel Pack-a-Punch. It's called the 24 bore long range. Great name. I love the name. Sounds nice. Again, it just has 62 shells like it did with its unpacked variant. But again, don't let that cloud your vision for how good this thing actually is. It is one of the strongest weapons in this game if you're counting just one shot, because it's a shotgun. They usually output a lot of damage in one shot because that's how they work. Most weapons in this game kind of like have their own purpose, unlike newer games where every gun kind of, you just kill the zombies and that's it. This game, the shotguns were specifically designed, I feel, to kill the dogs. There we go. Okay, so I do have a Pack Thompson, so this might not be the best representation of what I was going to show. So was that whenever a dog spawns in, okay, here it is. So if I just put all my ammo into this dog, it took about, what, like 10 bullets or so. On Pack-a-Punch, just, it would take the entire Thompson's clip, or mag, whatever you want to say. I don't fucking know the difference. So that's about 10, 15 bullets to kill one dog. And with a shotgun, one shot. Yeah, I mean, the shotguns in this game, other than taking out the dogs, they're kind of pointless. I'd say that they're not really that good. And yeah, that's the double barrel. Kind of sucks that it has the least amount of ammo in the game, but it is what it is, man. It's a shotgun after all. Next up is BO1, and I am going to be so excited to show that weapon, man. I don't think I really need to explain this weapon right here, outside of launchers and the Pack-a-Punch Mustang and Sally. I think that even might have more ammo than this. It is the Olympia that has the least amount of ammo in the game. And I don't understand the people that are Olympia gang. Like, I don't give a shit about the fucking M14 Olympia gang. I don't care. I don't know how people can like the Olympia. I really don't. This thing is just the worst thing you could ever use. I don't even want to Pack-a-Punch it, but I have to, because that's the point of the video, and holding onto this thing is going to be a pain, but it's okay. Okay, we gotten the points to Pack-a-Punch it. I've also gotten a speed cola and jug for the main purpose of, not wanting to die. But let's Pack-a-Punch the Olympia, and I believe it gets the same ammo as a double barrel, if I'm not mistaken. It's also, yeah, 62. Okay. Now, I'd say really the only good thing about this is the name. It's called the Hades, and that's where the line's drawn. That's it. In this game, it's just trash. Like, it's not good. In Black Ops 2, when you get Double Top 2.0, where it, like, doubles your damage, it is a lot better, but a lot of guns scale up with that as well. So this thing still is not good in Black Ops 2 at all. Now, there is a cool thing about it where if you kill a zombie with one shot, they get set on fire. They're Dragon Breath rounds or incendiary rounds, whatever you want to call them. And, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's not like it does extra damage or anything. It just kind of sets them on fire when they die, which is cool, whatever. And there's a huge downside of this thing that is terrible. So, on Pack-a-Punch, you're able to reload cancel with this thing. And what that means, if you don't know, it's where you can cancel the reload animation, but still reload your weapon. So basically, if I were to empty these two shots, the second the 2 shells are put into the shotgun. Right as soon as the second shell goes in the shotgun, you could cancel the reload by switching to the other weapon and switching back, and your shotgun's reloaded. But when this thing is Pack-a-Punch, you have to wait until the entire animation is done for this thing to, reload or whatever. That's it for the Olympia. Incendiary rounds, no reload cancel, low ammo, low damage. It's terrible. So Black Ops 2 is an interesting case because the gun in this game, I believe, has the lowest ammo count in this entire video. Let me just double check that in case I'm wrong and someone's going to correct me in the comments, because everybody does for some reason. Like, guys, chill out. Outside of a glitched weapon later on, this does have the lowest ammo, which is the Barrett. I was very surprised that there was not something that was lower than that, but I guess the Barrett barely has any ammo. I do have to get it out of the box, which sucks. But I'm honestly kind of excited to get it because it's a very good weapon. Oh, wow, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, we got the points to Pack-a-Punch the Barrett. And on Pack-a-Punch, it only has 35 shots, and Pack-a-Punch, it only has 49 shots. That is terrible for a sniper. But I feel this thing is heavily underrated and underused, just I think simply because the ammo count is way too low. I did testing a while back when I was ranking all the Black Ops 2 weapons of, how strong each weapon was, especially the snipers. And this thing one-shots in the head all the way until round 38. And people really don't give this thing enough credit. Like, it is actually really, really good. If this thing had a lot more ammo, it would be one of the best weapons in the game. But because its ammo is so low, it's one of the worst, which it sucks. That was the Barrett on BO2. If you never tried this thing, man, give it a shot. It is way better than you might think it is. Now we gotta move on to the game that I really couldn't find any info on because the wiki doesn't have the answer to any of my questions about Advanced Warfare. Okay, so as I said, there's not a whole lot of info on this game, and to be honest, I'm kind of being lazy because this game is not fun to play. Maybe the Bulldog has less ammo. This has 75 unupgraded. This has less. This might have the least ammo in the game. I guess we'll do this instead because, I've used the Atlas so much. I don't want to use it anymore, to be honest. And so if I am wrong about this video, or I guess this game in particular, you can let me know in the comments because, I'm not really going to find info on this game because I don't want to have to go through, the wiki and click on each individual weapon because that's what I had to do for one of the videos. And that just takes so long to do. And I'd probably forget what weapons have what ammo count. So I guess we're just going to do the Bulldog. Looks like unupgraded, it has, 42 shots. Now, we are already at Pack-a-Punch, and I don't know if this gun will get more ammo when Pack-a-Punch level 10, because not all weapons do. They get, their own attachments. Stupid how this game works. I'll try and get to level 10, just to see what the ammo count is for the Bulldog. Well, yeah, that happened. I'm not going in again. Advanced Warfare is not a fun game. So, let's just go on to Black Ops 3. So, I know some people are going to be in denial when I say what weapon has the lowest ammo in this game. It's the KRM. And you can't get mad at me. You gotta get mad at Treyarch for making it the lowest ammo count in the game. Now, it is right outside of spawn, so it should be really easy to get. Extra credit, that's really good. Maybe I can get a double points out of these zombies. I highly doubt it, but it's worth a shot. It looks like I am not going to get it. Now, here's the KRM. As I said, it's so easy to get, so accessible, and every single map, so it's great. Unupgraded, it has, 56 shells, which, that is, I guess that's good for a shotgun, I suppose, for unupgraded anyway. Now we gotta trap this big gummy worm. Perfect. And we just need to get 5,000 points. Maybe we can even get a good gobblegum. Maybe shopping free. That is not shopping free. We now have the points to do it. Pop this thing in here. Now we have the Dragon's Glare, or the Dagon's Glare? I could have sworn it was Dragon's Glare. I don't know what's going on here. But it only has 80 shells when you upgrade it. It is not a lot compared to BO3. Almost every gun has over 500. And this one just doesn't even crack 100. It really is not great in the ammo department, but everything else, it is fantastic. It has fast fire rate, as you can see. Its reload is very quick if you have fast mags on it. It's also very, very strong against bosses. So against Panzers, Margwas, Thrashers, all that stuff. It is one of the best weapons against that because it's on the wall. So you can keep buying ammo, does a lot of damage in one shell, and it's just great. But that was the KRM. Very, very solid shotgun outside of the ammo. So let's move on to Infinite Warfare. So when I was looking through the Infinite Warfare weapons for what had the least ammo, it was very difficult to find it because almost every weapon in this game, when double Pack-a-Punched, has so much ammo. But then there was one weapon I found that just really stood out. It was the Proteus. I believe it is a sniper. You can only shoot one shot at a time and you have to reload from what I remember. I could be completely wrong about that, but I do have to hit the mystery wheel to get it. So I could take a long time to get it, and I hope that is not the case, but I guess we will find out. That is very sad. Wait, did we get it? Wow, this actually took about an hour to get. That is not fun. Okay, it doesn't seem like that this thing is actually the sniper I thought it was, but it also has like a shotgun variant of it. It's there, man, but it sucks, I'll tell you that much. And I might need to get my perks because I did not know how long this was going to take, so I didn't even bother with perks. All right, I think those perks will suffice. And now I just need to get the last 3 teleporters on to unlock Pack-a-Punch. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. I can go ahead and Pack-a-Punch this. And what is this called? The mac and cheese. Now, I can't double Pack-a-Punch it, so I can't show how much ammo it has for that. But single pack only has 90. I do have on a Google Doc that it has 108 bullets when double Pack-a-Punch. Just gonna take my word for that and take the word of the wiki. And, well, I mean, this thing just does not seem great in any capacity on this game, because it's a slower sniper. They're not all bad in this game, but this one especially just kind of seems terrible. The shotgun version of it also seems really bad, but it's very weak. That's all you gotta know. Not ideal in any way. I can't really name you a single upside to this thing. It just sucks. World War II is next up, and, well, it has a gun on the game that I basically already covered previously. So World War II is an interesting case because I believe that it actually has 2 weapons that share the same lowest ammo. One of them I'm holding right now, the sawed-off double barrel. I don't think it actually has 14 shots when you get it from the wall or whatever. I believe that's just what you spawn in with because they don't want to give you too much ammo. But I believe the double barrel here also has the same ammo, but the sawed-off is just kind of a worse version of it. So, you know, why not just do the worst version of the weapon because it sucks ass. Now, getting Pack-a-Punch is going to be a little bit of a task. Don't normally want to have a shotgun when you're playing World War II. That's all the valves done, and I gotta press this button right here. And I might have to activate my ability because I don't think I have enough ammo for this. And there we go. They're all dead. Perfect. Now I gotta turn on this power. Gotta open this big bunker door. Now I have to hit this switch and the second one. Now the full power is on in the map, but there is one more button I have to hit before I can start getting Pack-a-Punch. Gotta hit this red button. Perfect. Now there is 3 tubes I have to ride down, and here is one of them. Kind of just go down in this blood and shit and hit this button. Second button is also pressed, and now we're riding the last tube down. Once I hit this button, Pack-a-Punch is now available. It's just this right here, and 5,000 points is going to be very easy to get because I'm almost already there, and I haven't bought any perks, and I usually do that. We're going to be efficient about this video. We ain't slacking today, boys. All right, we got the points. I gotta hope I don't die. Having no perks is definitely not something I like doing, but that is all right. And now we got it. Oh, yeah, upgraded. It only has 66 shots or shells, whatever you want to say. That is terrible. Same with the double barrel, the one that isn't sawed off and short. That one also has the same, which is 66. From my knowledge, anyway. And it's just terrible. You don't want this shotgun. It is not good. Sure, it might one-shot for an okay amount of time, but it sucks. There are so many good weapons in this game. It's very balanced, but when it comes to something like this that doesn't have a whole lot of ammo and you need to reload after 2 shots, it's not the first option I would go for. So next up is BO4. And that game might really surprise some of you because there's a broken gun in that game. So this weapon that I'm talking about is the Javelina. Now, for some reason, this weapon is broken for me, and I did put custom mutations on, so I have 50,000 points spawning in with. I just want to have an easier time because the weapon I'm getting is absolute fucking AIDS on this game, especially on my account. I don't know if it's just me or not, but we'll get to it soon. Just let me get some perks really quickly. Now we can start hitting the box, and Javelina seems pretty rare to get, so I could be here for a little bit. Wow, I thought the box was actually gonna rob me of all my points. And this is when the weapon gets very odd. So Pack-a-Punch has, you know, a little over 80 shots or so, maybe even 90, something like that. But when I upgrade it, it only has 24. And it does no damage. See this? Barely any damage. It's crazy. It's like it does the same damage as like the knife. I don't know why this weapon is this bad, because I don't think it's just me that has this problem, or maybe it is just me. I don't know, because someone did tell me in the past that their Javelina in their game isn't like this. So I don't know what's wrong with this weapon, but for me, it has the lowest ammo in the game. Maybe for other people, it isn't like this. Just let me know though. If you do play BO4, maybe you could hop on the game and just, you know, see for yourself if it's like this. But that was BO4. Javelina just sucks overall for me. I don't know what the problem is with it. So we can move on to our last game, which is Cold War. So I got kind of surprised when I found out that the ZRG in Cold War has the lowest ammo, because it's been so long since I've used any weapon in this game without like the highest magazine size. On Pack-a-Punch, it has 33 shots. That is horrible for a sniper. I think that might be even less than the launchers in this game. Maybe. I could be wrong about that though. I could be wrong. Now, a lot of people think that this thing is the worst weapon in the game, and honestly, it's hard to disagree with them, but it's also hard to agree with them at the same time. It's kind of like a middle of the road type of statement there. That's not even the right wording for that, but it's okay. We take the chances. Now, this thing hits like an absolute truck. When it's fully upgraded, tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, legendary, deadshot, all that, it does over 200,000 damage in the head, which is insane. I believe it can one-shot any zombie boss in this game. Not like actual like boss fights, but the zombie bosses themselves, mimics, manglers, let's see, megatons, all that stuff. It'll one-shot them with Ring of Fire. Even without it, they're gone. They don't exist anymore. Yeah, we're closing in on the Pack-a-Punch teleporter. There will be an abomination that spawns in, and I am so curious as to see how easy this thing can kill the abomination. Okay, so I'm gonna probably die, or I might just kill him. Oh, okay, yeah, this thing hits like a truck, like I said. You can never say this thing sucks, all right? It might be slow, but it's the highest hitting weapon in the game. Getting 5,000 points might be a bit tricky, because I'm basically gonna have to knife all the zombies, because shooting them, no bueno, no bueno. Okay, we made it into Pack-a-Punch. We can now get this thing done. And upgraded, it only has 80 bullets. Without attachments. With attachments, I believe it might be able to get over 100, which still isn't a lot compared to colder weapons where literally even the pistols have like 600 shots, which is crazy to me. And I've already really talked about this weapon. There's not really anything else to say besides, you know, it just has 80 bullets without attachments. And it's the lowest ammo weapon in the game besides launchers and explosive weapons, whatever. But yeah, that was every weapon with the least ammo on every game. As I said, no launchers, no explosive weapons or anything like that. So, you know, if you're going to complain in the comments, be like, well, it's actually the launcher in this game. No, dude, just maybe you should use your ears next time. But that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I love every single one of you.